Hello friends. In this video, we shall learn quadratic equations, how to solve it by factorization method. In our previous video, we have seen that the solution of the equation can be checked by substituting the values of the variable by the given number. And if that equation is satisfied, then we can say that that number is a solution of the quadratic equation. Now, let us see how to solve by factorization method. By substituting arbitrary values for the variable and deciding the roots of quadratic equation is a time consuming process. It requires a lot of time because we have to substitute values one by one and check whether that equation is satisfied or not. And that's why it is time consuming process. Now let us learn to use factorization method to find the roots of the given quadratic equation. Consider x square minus 4x plus 5. How to factorize this? For factorizing this, see this last number. It is 5. What are the factors of 5? Factors of 5 are 1 and 5. Keep in mind that if this sign is a plus, then factorize this number 5 in such a way that their sum is nothing but the middle term. And if this is a minus, last term is minus, constant term is minus, then factorize this in such a way that the difference of that two factors is the middle number. Here 5 can be factorized 1 into 5 and their difference is 5 minus 1 is 4. As we require minus 4, we shall take 1 minus 5. 1 minus 5 equal to minus 4. Therefore, I shall write this x square minus 4x can be written as minus 5x plus 1x and minus 5 as it is. Thus, we have factorized x square minus 4x minus 5 made the middle term like minus 5x plus 1 minus 4x is made in this way. Now from these two terms, I can take x common, x minus 5. From last two terms, I shall take 1 common and x minus 5. Now in these two terms, there x minus 5, this factor is common. Therefore, I shall write x minus 5 in one bracket and remaining term x plus 1 in other bracket. That's why the factors of x square minus 4x minus 5 is x minus 5, x minus 1. Now x minus 1 and x minus 5 and x plus 1 are two linear factors of quadratic polynomial. And so the quadratic equation obtained from x square minus 4x minus 5 can be written as x minus 5 into x plus 1 equal to 0. In this way, we can write the equation. And we know that if the product of two numbers is 0, then at least one of them is 0. Therefore, we can write x minus 5 equal to 0 or x plus 1 equal to 0. Now, from x minus 5 equal to 0, if I transfer minus 5 to right hand side, it becomes plus 5. I will get x equal to 5. And if I transfer from x plus 1 equal to 0, 1 to the right hand side, x equal to minus 1. And thus, 5 and minus 1 are the roots of the given quadratic equation. In this way, we can use a factorization method for obtaining the solution of the quadratic equation. For solving the equation, we obtain the linear factors of the quadratic equation. So, we call this method as a factorization method of solving quadratic equations. Now, we shall solve some quadratic equations by using factorization method. First equation is m square minus 14m plus 13 equal to 0. Here, I want to write the factors of 13 such that their sum is 14. Therefore, 13 can be factorized as 13 and 1. 13 can be factorized as 13 and 1. Therefore, I shall write this equation as m square minus 13m minus 1m plus 13. I shall write this like this. Now, from m square minus 13m, I shall take m common. In bracket, m minus 13 is there. From these two terms, I shall take minus 1 common, and in bracket m minus 13 is there, equal to 0. Now, from these two terms, the bracket m minus 13 is common. Therefore, I shall write m minus 13 one time and remaining terms in other bracket m minus 1 equal to 0. We know that if product of two terms is 0, then at least one term is 0. Therefore, m minus 13 equal to 0 or m minus 1 equal to 0. If I transfer this minus 13 to right hand side, I will get m equal to 13, or from this, if I transfer minus 1 to right hand side, I will get m equal to 1. Therefore, 1 and 13 are the roots of this quadratic equation. Our second equation is 3x square minus x minus 10 equal to 0. In this equation, coefficient of x square is not 1. Therefore, I shall write the product of constant term and coefficient of x square, 3 multiplied by 10, that is equal to 30. And now I have to factorize this 30 in such a way that, as this term is minus, I have to factorize this 30 in such a way that their difference is 1. The factors of 30 are 6 and 5 and difference is 1. There are other factors also, 3 and 10, 2 and 15, then 6 and 5. But sum of difference of 3 and 10 is not 1. Therefore, we shall not take this pair. Difference of 2 and 15 is not 1. Therefore, we shall not take this term also. We shall take 6 and 5. Therefore, I shall write this equation as 3x square minus 6x plus 5x minus 10 equal to 0. I shall write in this way. As I require minus 1, therefore I shall take minus 6 and plus 5. Minus 6 and plus 5 becomes minus 1. From this, I shall take 3x common. From this, I shall take 3x common. If I take 3x common, I will get x minus 2. And from second two terms, I shall take 5 common. I get x minus 2 equal to 0. See, in these two terms, x minus 2 is a common factor. Therefore, I shall write x minus 2 in first bracket and remaining 3x plus 5 equal to 0 in second bracket. We know that as a product of two terms is 0, one term must be 0. X minus 2 equal to 0 and 3x plus 5 equal to 0. In this term, if I transfer this minus 2 to the right hand side, I will get x equal to 2. And here, transferring 5 to the right hand side, I will get 3x equal to minus 5. And hence, x equal to minus 5 by 3. Therefore, what is the solution of this quadratic equation? 2 and minus 5 by 3. This is the solution of this quadratic equation, x equal to 2 and x equal to minus 5 by 3. is the solution of this quadratic equation. Third equation is 3y square minus 15y equal to 0. I shall write this equation in standard form. 3y square, 15y transfer to the left hand side, it will become minus 15y equal to 0. Friends, see in this equation there is no constant term. So for factorizing this, I shall take 3y common from these two terms. 3y square can be written as 3y into y minus 15y can be written as 3y into 5. And from these two terms I can take 3y common. And in second bracket there will be y minus 5. These are the remaining terms. Now product of these two terms is 0. Therefore 3y equal to 0 or y minus 5 equal to 0. Therefore y equal to 0 by 3, that is 0. 3 is transferred to the right hand side. And y equal to minus 5 is a transfer to the right hand side, it becomes plus 5. Therefore solution of this equation is y equal to 0 or 5. This is the solution of this quadratic equation. Fourth equation is x square equal to 3. X square equal to 3. Here also middle term is absent. Therefore, how I shall factorize this? X square equal to 3 can be written as x square minus 3 equal to 0. 3 is a transfer to the left hand side. Now, this can be written as x square minus root of 3 square equal to 0. We know that a square minus b square equal to, in first bracket a minus b, in second bracket a plus b. This is the formula. Therefore, here also we shall factorize this as x minus root 3, in second bracket x plus root 3 equal to 0. Now, as a product of two term is 0, one term must be 0. X minus root 3 equal to 0 or x plus root 3 equal to 0. If I transfer this minus root 3 to the right hand side, I will get x equal to root 3, and x equal to, transfer this root 3 to the right hand side, you will get minus root 3. Therefore, solution of the equation is x equal to root 3 or minus root 3. In such case, use the formula a square minus b square equal to a minus b into a plus b. Fifth problem, the equation is 6 root 3 x square plus 7x. 6 root 3 x square plus 7x minus root 3 equal to 0. And factors are 6 root 3 multiplied by root 3, that becomes 6 into 3, that is 18. And factors of 18 are 9 and 2. 9 and 2. Therefore, I shall write this term 6 root 3 x square plus 9x minus 2x minus root 3 equal to 0. See these two terms. This 9x can be written as 3 root 3 into root 3. Root 3 into root 3 is a 3, and 3 into 3 9. Therefore 9 can be written as 3 root 3 into root 3. Therefore I shall write this as 2 into 3 root 3x square plus 3 root 3 into root 3x minus 2x minus root 3 equal to 0. From these two terms, I can take 3 root 3x common. What remains? 2x plus root 3. And from these two terms, I shall take minus 1 common, 2x plus root 3 equal to 0. The bracket is common, therefore I shall write it in first bracket 2x plus root 3. This is the first bracket. In second bracket, I shall write 3 root 3x minus 1 equal to 0. 2x plus root 3 equal to 0, or 3 root 3x minus 1 equal to 0. Therefore, from this, transfer this root 3 to the right side, that becomes minus root 3, and 2 to the right hand side, it becomes minus root 3 divided by 2, or x equal to 1 divided by 3 root 3. These are the solutions. Solve the following quadratic equation by factorization. X square minus 15x plus 54. Here I have to factorize 54 such that their sum is 15. That is 9 multiplied by 6. Now 9 into 6, 54. And 9 and 6 is sum is 15. Therefore I shall write this x square minus 9x minus 6x plus 54 equal to 0. From these two terms, x can be taken common. Therefore, x minus 9 will be there. Minus 6 is common. Therefore, x minus 9 is there. X minus 9 can be taken common. And in second bracket, there remains x minus 6. From these two factors, x minus 9 may be 0, or x minus 6 equal to 0. X minus 9 equal to 0 implies that x equal to 9, or x minus 6 equal to 0 implies that x equal to 6. Therefore, roots of quadratic equation are x equal to 6 or 9. Second equation is x square plus x minus 20. As 20 has a minus sign, I shall factorize 20 in such a way that their difference is 1. 20 has a factors 10 into 2, 5 into 4. But difference of 10 and 2 is not 1. Therefore, I shall not consider this pair. Difference of 5 and 4 is 1. Therefore, I shall consider this term. And I shall write a given equation in the form of x square plus 1x can be written as 5x minus 4x minus 20 equal to 0. From first two terms, take x common. From second two terms, take minus 4 common. Therefore, bracket x plus 5 is taken common, and x minus 4 is another bracket. From this, I can write x plus 5 equal to 0, or x minus 4 equal to 0. If I transfer this 5 to the right hand side, I will get x equal to minus 5, or Transferring 4 to the right hand side, I will get x equal to plus 4. Therefore, solution of the quadratic equation is, or roots of quadratic equation are minus 5 and 4. Third equation is 2y square plus 27y plus 13. Here, coefficient of y square is not 1. Therefore, 2 multiplied by 13 equal to 26 is there. And 26, I shall factorize this 26 in such a way that their sum is a 27. Therefore, factors of 26 are 26 and 1. Therefore, I shall write 2y square plus 27y can be written as 26y plus 1y plus 13 equal to 0. Therefore, from these two terms, I can take 2y common. If I take 2y common, there remains y plus 13. From these two terms, I shall take plus 1 common, and there remains y plus 13 in the bracket equal to 0. Now, the factor y plus 13 is common to both the terms, therefore I shall write in first bracket, and second bracket is 2y plus 1. Now, first bracket is 0 or second bracket is 0. From y plus 13 equal to 0, I can conclude y equal to minus 13. Transfer 13 to the right hand side. And 2y equal to minus 1. And hence y equal to minus 1 by 2. Therefore, solutions of the equation are y equal to minus 13 and minus 1 by 2. Next equation is 5m square equal to 22m. Transfer that 22m to left hand side, it becomes minus 22m minus 15 equal to 0. We had written the equation in standard form. Now, coefficient of m square is not 1, therefore multiply these two. 15 into 5 is 75. And I shall factorize this 75 in such a way that their difference is 22. Then 25 into 3 is 75 and 25 minus 3 is 22. Thus, difference of these is 22. Therefore, I shall take this pair 25, 3. Therefore, I shall write this equation as 5m square minus 25m plus 3m minus 15 equal to 0. From first two terms, I can take 5m common and there remains m minus 5. And from second two terms, I shall take 3 commons, there remains m minus 5. Now from these two terms, the factor m minus 5 is common. Therefore, I shall write that common factor in first bracket, m minus 5 into second bracket are remaining terms 5m plus 3. Now from first bracket m minus 5 I can write m minus 5 equal to 0 or 5m plus 3 equal to 0. From first equation I can write m equal to 5, transferring 5 to the right hand side. 5m equal to minus 3, m equal to minus 3 by 5. Thus, solution is m equal to 5 or minus 3 by 5. These are the roots of the quadratic equation. The equation is 2x square minus 2x plus 1 equal to 0. We shall multiply by 2 throughout. Therefore, equation becomes 4x square minus 4x plus 1 equal to 0. We have multiplied by 2 throughout. Now we shall factorize 4 into 1. We shall find out factors of 4 such that their sum is 4. Factors of 4 are 2, 2. Therefore, I shall write 4x square minus 2x, again minus 2x, minus 4x can be written as 2x, 2x plus 1 equal to 0. From these two terms, I shall take 2x common. Therefore, there remains 2x minus 1. Last two terms I shall take minus 1 common. 2x minus 1 is there equal to 0. This factor is common. Therefore, I shall write 2x minus 1 and there remains 2x minus 1 equal to 0. That's why 2x minus 1 equal to 0. Both factors are same. Therefore, we will get similar roots. X equal to 1 by 2. 2x minus 1 equal to 0. This gives 2x equal to 1 and x equal to 1 by 2. And second is also x equal to 1 by 2. Therefore, the factors of this, roots of this equation are 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Sixth problem is 6x minus 2 by x equal to 1. I shall multiply it throughout by x. 6x square minus 2 equal to x. Every term is multiplied by x. And this can be written as 6x square minus x minus 2 equal to 0. Therefore, multiplication of 6 and 2 is 12. Factors of 12 are 6, 2, 4, 3, 1, 12. These are the factors of this 12. But here, as this sign is minus, I have to take the factors such that their difference is 1. Therefore, one difference is in this pair. Therefore, I shall take this pair 4, 3. Therefore, I shall write 6x square minus 4x plus 3x gives minus 1x. Minus 2 equal to 0. From these two terms, I shall take 2x common. If I take 2x common, it remains 3x minus 2. And from remaining terms, I shall take 1 common. There remains 3x minus 2 equal to 0. In both the term, the factor 3x minus 2 is common. Therefore, I shall take 3x minus 2 common. This is a common factor. And remaining terms are in the second bracket. 2x plus 1 equal to 0. Therefore, As the product of two terms is 0, at least one term is 0, therefore 3x minus 2 equal to 0, or 2x plus 1 equal to 0. This gives 3x equal to 2, that is x equal to 2 by 3. This gives 2x equal to 1 minus 1, therefore x equal to minus 1 by 2. Therefore, roots are 2 by 3 and minus 1 by 2. Our seventh problem is, in this, root 2 and 5 root 2 becomes 10. And factors of 10 whose sum is 7 is 5 and 2. 5 into 2, 10. Therefore, this equation 7x can be written as 5x plus 2x. Therefore, I shall write this as 2 can be written as root 2 into root. From these first two terms, I can take root 2x common. In brackets, x plus 5 is taken common, x plus root 2 is there, equal to 0. X plus root 2, this factor is common, therefore it is written one time, it is taken common, and in second bracket we shall write remaining things. Since product of two term is 0, one term is 0, therefore x plus root 2 equal to 0, or root 2x plus 5 equal to 0. X plus root 2 equal to 0, this gives us x equal to minus root 2, and root 2x plus 5 equal to 0 gives us x equal to minus 5 divided by root 2. Dear friend, if you have not subscribed the channel yet, please subscribe it, and don't forget to press bell icon so that you can get the updates of the channel. Thank you. See you in next video.